You're going to be hearing a lot of Bob Geldof's name today because, after all, this is his baby. But long before he took up the task of ending famine, Bob was well immersed in the world of rock. And his rock and roll roots are well tied to these next gentlemen. As the Boomtown Rats, Simon Crowe, Pete Briquette, and Johnny Fingers, along with Geldof, have been pounding out rock and roll for the past 8 years.
The Rats are a part of the small but significant Irish invasion of rock. Their subtly political tunes are of the elite class of avant-garde music. They play basic rock and roll with a very sophisticated message. They are the heart of Band Aid. We'd like to note this distinction is not necessarily a commercial plus.
You're right, George, because in fact, when they released Do You Know It's Christmas, the Rats delayed the release of their own LP and completely discarded the release of a single so that it wouldn't get confused with the sales of the record to feed the hungry. They are truly a dedicated group of individuals and a tight band of musicians.
Well, we're going to join them now in London. These are the Boomtown Rats, but I see they haven't come on yet.
Okay.
Marilyn.
It must be awfully hot out there because there's spraying water all around. If you want to call and make a contribution, contribution to this wonderful cause, please call 1-800-LIVE-AID. That's L-I-V-E-A-I-D. I wonder how many people realize that the acts that are coming to Philadelphia today and in London have paid their own way and are this is coming out of their pockets because this is all just people donating their time to end the African famine crisis. And over the next 7 months, it's going to take about $1.5 billion just to get the people fed. And then we have to move on to the next project. They have it set up in 3 stages. It's
Well, we've got the Goodyear blimp in London.
My goodness.
I hear there are 17 feeds to 17 satellites, which the most feeds they've ever had before were 3 for the Olympics. So,
is that how many? 17 feeds?
17 feeds.
Well, you realize that this is being received by 85% of all the televisions in the world. This is the largest television undertaking that they've ever had.
Happy to be here.
It's exciting to be a part of it.
Yep.
And I believe it's being carried by 75% of all the radio stations around the world, too. So everybody gets a chance to enjoy this wonderful music.
That was a shot of the Boomtown Rats backstage preparing to come on. They're coordinating this
very
in
well.
Incredible fashion.
Yeah. We're going to see some groups coming from Japan.
We're going to be hearing from Bob Geldof himself after the Boomtown Rats have performed. There's Bob Geldof right there. There's the man. Look at that. Started it all.
Yeah, that's amazing. He's done such a wonderful job of pulling all these acts together.
Now, what are they going to do? Bounce back to Philadelphia to show you a shot of our control room here?
You know, as much as Bob has done to raise money for the famine victims of Africa, and as much as his name and his face have bounced around all the media since the original Band Aid project was completed in December of 1984, some people have simply never had a chance to see his face. And he deserves to be seen.
You can't see him now.
Well, they'll see him in just a few moments as soon as they get finished setting up. We're going to hear from Australia. There are going to be acts from there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little River Band, Men at Work.
Yes. I like Men at Work.
David Bowie and Mick Jagger. So,
well, Mick is here in Philly, and David is in London. It's amazing how they're able to coordinate all of this.
It's going to be some duet.
Ah, there was a special video.
Philadelphia.
And boy, is this ever exciting. You know, the Live Aid concert is the brainchild of Bob Geldof. You've just gotten a taste of Bob's music, and now we have a special taped message from Bob.
Well, it's kind of, look, when I see Philly and I see here and I see the concert in Sydney, because they're going for 12 hours before us, so you've got 67 bands in 28 hours, you kind of think, well, yes, indeed, it may have been hyperbole, but on this one day, indeed we are the world. And on this one day, yes, indeed, we can feed the world. So that's what I think, that it's the two most famous Band Aid type songs. The central theme of both is made tangible on this one day. And it's not just the pop bands. We have the heads of states coming on, Rajiv Gandhi, Nyerere from Tanzania, Mengistu from Ethiopia. We've got Coretta King, people who are either pertinent to the situation or who've got moral courage or who've got gravitas. People who mean something. So the tone of the thing, we will never let people forget. That, of course, there's 20 satellites up there. There's a Concorde jetting across with bands from Britain to play at the same time in Philadelphia. There's 169 countries, 1.5 billion people watching the exact same thing. There's a family in Novosibirsk in East Siberia and a family in Boise, Idaho, watching the same thing at the same time on the same day, experiencing and enjoying the same emotions. And you kind of say, well, these families are supposed to be unfriendly to each other. How spurious is that unfriendliness? How ridiculous are the politics that make them unfriendly? When they can sit down and enjoy the same thing and have the same morality that prompts them to help. So it's a romantic idea too, but it's pragmatic, because I'm not an idealist, I'm a pragmatist. There's a problem. What is it? People are dying. Dying of what? Starvation. How do you prevent that? You get them food. How do you get food? You get them money. How do you get the money? You come up with an idea for it.
We'll be back with more Live Aid concert after these messages from your local station. Back! Welcome back! Welcome back. If you tuned in today to see a rock concert benefiting African famine relief, you may be surprised to hear us talking about ending world hunger.
What you're seeing is a massive worldwide event. It's a 10-hour concert that's already underway in London, and a 14-hour concert is going to begin shortly here in Philadelphia. We're going to be switching back and forth between the two countries.
In addition, we'll be going to Japan for parts of their concert. So that's Europe, North America, and Asia. We'll also show you highlights of last night's concert in Australia, our fourth continent of origin.
So, you know, this is really a huge cooperative global event, and its purpose is global as well.
As bad as the crisis is in Africa, the problem of hunger is not limited to Africa. Worldwide, from 13 to 18 million of us die from hunger every year. So we must stop the disaster in Africa, but we must also address the horrible Holocaust of hunger in the rest of the world. And that's what this day is all about.
That's right. We're going to be talking about how this can be done later. But right now, we're going to present the Australian branch of our Global Families performance from their concert completed only hours ago. We're going to see Men at Work.
Ending hunger. Now that we can, we must.
What's the hardest choice you have to make each morning? What shirt to wear, what to have for breakfast? Imagine being a drought-stricken African mother or father and having to choose which of your children will get food and which will be allowed to die. Don't waste your valuable time on pity. They don't need your pity. They need food, and you can get it to them. In that parent's torment, make your phone call now or send your donation, and here's how.
To make your pledge, dial 800-LIVE-AID. Give $15 or more and get a Live Aid pin. $25 or more and get a Live Aid t-shirt. You can use Visa, MasterCard, check, or money order. With a Live Aid Foundation, P.O. Box 7800, San Francisco, California, 94120. We guarantee every dollar given by the public will go to Africa. Call now. Dial 800-LIVE-AID. If the lines are busy, keep trying.
The Live Aid concert will continue in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Bonnie Franklin. I'd like to share with you some extraordinary photographs of children. In many ways, these children are like ones you know. They laugh, play, love, wonder. But these children were born with a disease called poverty. They live in cramped houses. Many must work instead of going to school. Many are hungry, malnourished, sick. I've seen pictures of these children, and I've wanted to help every one of them. But what can one person do? Tell you. Save the Children is providing a wonderful way to help. It's something I'm doing, and it's something you can do. Go to your phone and call this toll-free number and say that you will sponsor a child. If everyone within the sound of my voice will commit just 52 cents a day, Together we would wipe out the hardships of these children, one child at a time.
To sponsor a child, call 1-800-321-3700. That's 1-800-321-3700.
If you haven't weighed the facts about takeout chicken, you just might be the one being taken. Kentucky Fried Chicken versus Church's Fried Chicken. Church's chicken is bigger because they start with a bigger chicken and cut it into fewer pieces. And unlike the chicken in the bucket, Church's chicken is flavored through and through, not just on the outside. When you get right down to it, dollar for dollar, you get more of a good thing at Church's. When you weigh the facts, the choice is easy.
Church's, we give you more of a good thing.
Hi, Joe Knight for Jason's Furniture. Summertime slow-up at our southern factories brings us the best buys of the year. This three-piece rattan by Alex Vale. Sofa, love seat, and chair. Regular $16.99. Now sale price at your nearest Jason's store at $7.99. Rush down.
And for myself, Joni, our president, and our entire family would like to make our store your store today.
WMMS with Jeff Kinsbach in the Buzzard Morning Zoo. Now it's time to blow something up. The Buzzard Morning Zoo.
Show you right. Buzzard Skyway Patrol. There's a 100-car pileup on the shoreway.
Open jokes of the morning.
This is Casey Coleman with sports.
The Buzzard Morning Zoo. It takes a knockin' and keeps on rockin'.
I ain't lying.
Give Jennifer 1 teaspoon 4 times a day and call me tomorrow.
At a time like this, you need Revco. Our pharmacists have filled over 400 million prescriptions, all at a discount price, with extra discounts for children under 6 and adults 60 and over. At Revco discount drug centers, you get quality prescriptions at low discount prices every day.
Dr. Maxwell? Yeah, Jennifer's feeling a lot better.
Remember, there's no better combination than your doctor's advice and a Revco prescription.
Get together for great days and great nights this fall on TV 61 when we bring you What's Happening.
I wanted a colon instead of a semicolon.
Live Aid. We're coming together.
私はソニーの森田明夫です。スペースシャトルから見た地球は素晴らしいです。この素晴らしい地球に住めるのは本当に幸せなことだと思います。このような地球が見えるようになったのには努力による大変な技術の発展があったと思います。私たちも小さな会社を始めて世界中の人たちに愛してもらう製品を作るために大変な勇気と努力を重ねてまいりました。今世界にはやはり苦しんでおる人がたくさんあります。この人たちを救うために私たちは精一杯努力と勇気を持って戦っていきたいと思います。
What will it take to end the famine in Africa?
Food and water. And tents and clothing. Doctors and medicine. And trucks. And mechanics and spare parts. Gasoline and oil. But relief alone is not enough. As we overcome the famine, a program of recovery must begin. Recovery means seed and tools, technology, and the education to use them. Schools, teachers, and books. Wells and irrigation. But are relief and recovery enough? No. The ultimate goal of relief and recovery is self-sufficiency, self-reliance, thriving villages and farms, healthy families, healthy livestock, strong communities, and vigorous markets.
In the words of Federico Garcia Lorca, the day that hunger is eradicated from the face of the earth, there will be the greatest spiritual explosion the world has ever known. Humanity cannot imagine the joy that will burst into the world on the day of that great revolution.
ending hunger. Now that we can, we must.
13 million people are hanging by a thread right now. If they don't get food and medical supplies, they will die in the next several weeks. The price tag to rescue them from this famine is $1.5 billion. But if everyone watching this show would give just $1, then we could end this famine. But there's no time left to think about it. You've got to act now. So give generously and don't waste another second. Write to us or call, and here's how.
To make your pledge, dial 800 Live Aid. We've got thousands of operators ready to take your call. If the lines are busy, please keep trying. The number is 800 LIVE-AID. We guarantee every dollar given by the public will go to Africa. Call now.
Coming up, we'll kick off the Philadelphia concert with a symbol of rock's connection to human equality, Miss Joan Baez.
The Live Aid concert will continue in just a moment.
Live Aid concert.
Reach out and touch someone whose only hope is you. Reach out and give a helping hand. Wherever you are, you're never too far from someone you can reach out to. Reach out and touch someone. Your love can reach around the world. People who need so much cry for the feeling of your touch. You know what love can do, coming from you. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out and show how much you care. Reach out and touch someone. Your love.
We'll be back here in Philadelphia in just a few seconds.
Oh,
we're here now.
Here in Philadelphia. Where are we? Welcome back to the Live Aid concert. We're getting ready to start our portion of the concert now, and we're going to go on stage. I believe we're going to Bill Graham, who is the... Oh, okay. All right, great. Okay, you know, in the next 60 seconds, 28 people are going to die of hunger. 21 of them are going to be children, and this is the real atrocity of our world. For you to be involved is literally a matter of life and death. That's the fact that moved Bob Geldof to form the original Band-Aid project.
And although it was Bob's idea to form a band and release a video single to aid the starving people in Africa, it took hundreds of people to put the whole thing together. There were technicians, engineers, administrators, marketing people, all donating their services. And of course, there were some musicians. Some of England's best played in the band, including Paul Young, Wham, and Duran Duran. And let's go to Jack Nicholson live on our stage now.
Good morning, Philadelphia. Say hello to the world. Thank you for that. It's a privilege on behalf of all of the artists who will perform for you today, and on behalf of the international family of artists whose spirit they represent, to welcome you to the Live Aid concert for African famine relief. I'm proud to be a part of this event with you, this effort to help lift the misery of hunger from the innocent people of our world. It's my great pleasure to introduce to you a woman who's always been heard whose voice has always been heard when a just cause needed her song. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present with you and please welcome the incomparable Joan Baez. Thank you very much.
Live Aid. We're coming together.
Hi, my name is Teddy Kennedy Jr. World hunger is a very complex problem, but its solution, I think, is very simple. I had the chance to visit the camps in Ethiopia and the Sudan over Christmas with my family, and I saw the wide distribution of food and medicine taking place. Certainly there are thousands that really need our food and shelter and support, but I can attest to the fact that kids are being fed, supplies are arriving, and the response, not only in our country, from around the world, has been phenomenal. People really can make a difference in this world. It's something that my family really believes in, and I would encourage all of you to do your part in helping the problem of the world's hunger.
In the struggle to end hunger, we're making some headway. For example,
in Senegal, women have organized themselves into farming groups. They're pooling their knowledge and resources to grow food collectively and then sell the surplus. In the Ramsa village in Burkina Faso in Africa, 15 wells have changed the people's lives. They can continue to grow food during the 6-month dry season and are not tempted to move away. Hundreds of nearby villagers now visit Ramsa to observe and bring home the knowledge of what they saw. When residents of Nyundo village in Zimbabwe, Africa, decided to construct their own school, they set the tuition for each student at 2,000 bricks, all to be made by hand. The bricks were used to construct the school building. This, they say, is a way to demonstrate their own responsibility for the success of the school. When people from other villages saw the school being built, they began to think that they could also do that for their children. They came from far away to learn how it was done and to get ideas.
so there are ways to end hunger. And every little victory brings us closer to the day when no one will go without.
Ending hunger. Now that we can, we must.
Did you know that Africa's empty farmlands, if properly developed, can feed the entire continent and all of Western Europe as well? The people of drought-stricken Africa need your help to get going again. They know the potential and they're up for the challenge. But in this crisis, we must help keep them alive. They are mothers, they are fathers, they are children, and they are counting on you. Please call or send your donation. Here's how.
To make your pledge, dial 800-LIVE-AID. We've got thousands of operators ready to take your call. If the lines are busy, please keep trying. The number is 800-LIVE-AID. We guarantee every dollar given by the public will go to Africa. Call now.
The Live Aid concert will continue in just a moment.
We're here in Philadelphia for the Live Aid concert, the perfect place to host a coming together of the people of our world. It's called the City of Brotherly Love for the concept of spiritual freedom on which it was based.
Can't help dancing to our heartbeat and singing to our song. Soon you're moving to our rhythm. Come on along.
And now to London.
All right, the Hooters. Let's hear it again for the Hooters. Yeah.
And now we're going to go to Bill Connolly and Nick Kershaw live at Wembley Stadium in London.
Yeah. The Live Aid concert is just one of the countless efforts in action to bring relief to the famine victims of Africa.
It's a great demonstration of empathy without martyrdom. You know, so many other events have been put together to raise money, not only for the people of Africa, but for hungry people all over the world. And this event, well, actually, these event participators have raised money and felt the satisfaction of reaching out. And they've had a good time to boot.
For instance, Lawrence Central School in New York launched a fundraiser for African famine relief, which included several activities. They put on a dance, a staff student volleyball game, and put together a slideshow presentation.
Yeah, from garage sales to car wash parties to group organizations, 10K runs, and right on down to rock concerts. All of these things really count, and those are just a few suggestions of what you might do in order to fight to save the hungry.
Live Aid is getting back underway now with a guy who is relatively new to success. Nick Kershaw has been recording music since 1980, and in the last 18 months he's jumped into the spotlight. Nick's brand new single, Wouldn't It Be Good, is moving up the charts. We join him now in London.
Nick Kershaw!
Live Aid. We're coming together.
Rebecca Holden. My husband and I are actively involved in the world hunger issue. We've been to Africa and seen the ravaging effects of hunger, and we're initiating programs to overcome this devastating problem. Due to the worldwide downturn in the oil industry, there exists an abundance of drilling equipment sitting idle. We wondered why these same drilling rigs couldn't be used to drill for water in Africa. Well, they can. Rigs are being prepared today for shipment to drought-stricken regions all over Ethiopia and the Sudan, which will bring fresh, clean water to hundreds of thousands. Being in the oil business, my husband has found a way to apply his area of expertise to the job of ending hunger. You can do the same thing. The world's hungry deserve to be self-reliant and self-sufficient. We can all become partners with them in making this happen. Think about what you can do, and do what you can. Thank you.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. This is the moment to do what's never been done before. This is the moment to take the world by the hand and lead it into realms we've only dreamed about. We've been heading in that direction for a long time now. Many agencies have been focusing their efforts on Africa, but now we need more help, more supplies, more development and education than ever before. We need to make sure that our governments, African and from around the world, continue to supply experts, money, and provisions. Individuals like you and me must continue to volunteer more time, more energy, more money, and more talent. All this support is working with the largest force of all, the hungry people themselves. They're doing the work, holding the vision, knowing that when it all comes together, there'll be a surge of energy so powerful that nothing can stop it. Hunger hasn't ended yet, so we can't afford to let up. But this is the moment, and we are the generation that can do it. We're the generation that will do it, and the moment is now. Ending hunger. Now that we can, we must.
In the next few weeks, 13 million people could die in Africa unless we help. Your money is needed right now to stop this horror. How much can you give? How much would you give to see a concert with groups like you're seeing today? The cost of that ticket can save lives. There is nothing so sorrowful as a mother's cry for the life of her baby. Help dry her tears. Make a donation. Here's how.
To make a donation, dial 800-LIVE-AID. That's 800-LIVE-AID. You can use Visa or MasterCard. For check or money order, we're the Live Aid Foundation, P.O. Box 7800, San Francisco, California, 94120. If the lines are busy, please keep trying. We guarantee every dollar given by the public will go to Africa.
We'll be back with more Live Aid concert after these messages from your local station.
Now, Cotton Club sugar-free flavors are available with 100% NutraSweet.
Real flavor without sugar. Salt-free and caffeine-free.
Cotton Club has more real flavors than all the rest, like lemon lime, orange, ginger ale, 50-50, cherry strawberry, and introducing Fudgy, the chocolate soda sensation. Those super sugar-free flavors you've enjoyed for years.
Now even better with 100% NutraSweet.
Sugar-free, salt-free, and caffeine-free Cotton Club.
Yeah.
I've walked from Belpre to Cleveland because I love Ohio. From Salina to Columbus because I love Ohio. But I love Ohio as more than a feeling. It's the new instant lottery that could take me from $0 to $75,000 instantly. Take me on to that $1 million grand prize and to one of 12 Ford Thunderbirds made right here. I love Ohio. A place where a man with just $1 in his pocket could end up traveling in style.
For Valentine's Day, I got a pimple. It went away, but others were waiting for the big game. Class pictures, my date with Bob.
That's the Acne Chain. Clearasil can break the Acne Chain. It's so strong, it dries today's pimples and oil. And its maximum strength formula kills bacteria to even help stop new pimples. Use regularly and great-looking skin keeps on looking great. And for daily cleansing, try Clearasil Antibacterial Soap and Clearasil Pore Deep Cleanser.
I'm concerned about what I feed my baby, so I switched to new stages from Beechnut.
Beechnut changed 62 foods, like Stage 1 Chiquita bananas. They took out starchy fillers, put in more bananas. In Stage 2 dinners, they took out modified starch, put in 25% more vegetables. Stage 3 has mini bites for baby's new teeth. And when they're 1 year old, there's table time, when adult food is too spicy. Beechnut Stages, 4 different stages of food matched to 4 vital stages of development.
We're impressed.
Only one name in America saves you so much money on all of these nameplates. Spitzer.
You'll like our service, too.
Thanks, Cleveland, for turning on the light. Light Rock 106.5. In just a short time, you've made us one of Cleveland's most listened to radio stations, and we appreciate it. We're going to continue to play a wide variety of today's light rock, like Lionel Richie, Billy Joel, Hall & Oates, and Chicago, and only the best oldies. More continuous music that's not too hard, not too soft. Thanks for moving up to Light Rock 106.5, WLTF. Light Rock, less talk.
Disneyland doesn't have anything like it. They don't even have one at Disney World. It's called Avalanche Run, and it's new this summer only at Cedar Point. Avalanche Run. It's an Olympic bobsled on wheels. Ride it this summer at Cedar Point, the amazement park.
Well, the experts say that a coordinated world effort using solutions that have been proven in various areas around the world would cost $25 billion a year until the end of the century.
That sounds like a lot of money. However, $25 billion is less than 3 days' worth of the U.S. gross national product.
It's only 15 days worth of the world's annual military expenditure, and it's $10 per person in the non-hungry countries. So maybe $25 billion isn't so much after all, huh?
The thing is, the experts also say that hunger is one of the most dangerous causes of discontent, unrest, and violence in the world today. That means that, well, it means that until we make our world safe for all of us, it won't be safe for any of us.
So, today we have gathered a lot of the talented people in the world who really care about what's happening to the starving people in Africa. And right now we're going to go into Holland. We have a live satellite link, and this is just one of the many complexities of today's show. We're linked up by satellite with Wembley Stadium, which in turn is linked up to the BBC in London, which in turn is linking up with the concert in Holland.
Live Aid. We're coming together.
I'm Julio Iglesias and I'm a singer now. But before, when I was very young, I used to play football for Real Madrid. Real Madrid was not a bad team in Spain in that time. Until a day then I had an accident and I almost died. The doctors thought that I would never walk again. It took a lot of my life to show the doctors that they were wrong. And now I'm here. The starving people in Africa, they think there is not hope for them. But I know they can recover, like I did, with our help. But they cannot wait anymore. It has to be right now. How? Join all together and fight for the hungry all over the world. We just wait for you, right now. Thank you.
I think hunger could be helped a lot if everybody gave a little.
I think one of the problems of world hunger is
education.
The effective use of birth control.
If you can't help your brother,
Everybody's problem.
kids can help. You can't help nobody. You can't even help yourself.
famine and hunger, prayer, use of the land,
Long-term solutions.
Technology.
money, truth.
If the problem of hunger seems overwhelming, here's the plain truth. Hunger has been ending on every continent since the beginning of this century. In fact, 84 countries have ended hunger as a basic issue since 1900. And they've done it using all kinds of methods under every type of government. And in spite of one of the most catastrophic droughts in history, experts tell us that even in Africa, hunger can be eliminated. Hunger is ending. And there are many reasons, many philosophies, many solutions, but one thing is certain. You and I are taking part in one of mankind's greatest achievements, the eradication of hunger from the face of this earth. Ending hunger. Now that we can, we must.
We're in a race against time. Soon the rains will come to Africa and bring even more misery. For when the rains start, poor dirt roads will wash away, supplies will be halted, cholera and dysentery will spread, and lifeless people will vanish before our eyes. But we can help get supplies to these people in time. If you haven't contributed already, then call her right now. And if you have made a donation, then call a friend and ask them to give something. We're all in this together, and we can all help. Here's how.
To make your pledge, dial 800-LIVE-AID. Give $15 or more and get a Live Aid pin. $25 or more and get a Live Aid t-shirt. You can use Visa, MasterCard, check, or money order. With a Live Aid Foundation, P.O. Box 7800, San Francisco, California, 94120. We guarantee every dollar given by the public will go to Africa. Call now. Dial 800-LIVE-AID. If the lines are busy, keep trying.
The Live Aid concert will continue in just a moment. Please stay tuned. Coming up, the reunion of Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath.
Yeah!
I want to touch Hawaiian sands,
uncover mysteries,
swim the blue Caribbean, see all there is to see.
American Airlines can take you to some very special places at some very special prices.
We're American Airlines, something special in the air.
Setting off to find America. Gonna take my own sweet time to find America.
Kodacolor VR films, capturing America in all its glorious colors.
And everywhere I see people smiling back at me, so glad to be in America.
Kodak film, because time goes by.
From this time, Orcola, Paris don't even know what Miller sabes. Volcanival and Visa, like beer from Miller. From me, Quan, I'm Mr. Rabbit Seacar in Westfield.
Listen, you ever
Bobby Urcanali, taste.
Hey, Lord, my main man, where you at, baby? How you doing?
Wobi Guinea Org Miller, Barry Uncle Armycom, and less.
I almost went to the wrong place. What a bunch of weirdos in the other place.
Today's Chevrolet lets you live Camaro your way.
Take a curve, grab a gear, running strong, freedom's here as the road rolls on. Down the road, in the sun, running free, just for fun, it's all in your hands.
Camaro's C28, IROC-C, Berlinetta, and Sport Coupe. Live it your way from today's Chevrolet.
Drive today's Chevy, live today's Chevy.
Live it.
Chevy.
Live Aid. We're coming together.
I'm Burt Lancaster. There's nothing new to tell you about what is happening in Africa. You've seen the pictures, you've heard the reports. But I would like to tell you how I feel about it. I don't like hearing story after story about how impotent we are as a species. We have found ways to grow more food than we need, and we brought life to deserts. Yet in all of this, we have not quite found the secret to cooperation. And that saddens me. People are people. And fate has put some of us in Africa where the rain has stopped for too long. Oh, it's easy to forecast what'll happen if we do nothing. But if we band together as one family, I tell you, mankind may do a lot more than end the African famine. We just might learn to grow up.
What difference can one atom make? Not much. But one extra atom of hydrogen can make one molecule of water. What difference can one drop of water make? Not much. But it might be enough to awaken one seed. What difference can one seed make? Not much. But it could become a tree which could feed a village with its fruit. What difference can one village make? Not much. But it can be an example to a country. You're only one person. What difference can you make? Do you honestly believe that you make less of a difference than an atom or a seed? You have a mind and a heart, and you can commit yourself and your resources to ending this famine in Africa. What difference can you make? In this instance, it could be the difference between life and death.
Ending hunger. Now that we can, we must.
Did you know that Africa's empty farmlands, if properly developed, can feed the entire continent and all of Western Europe as well? The people of drought-stricken Africa need your help to get going again. They know the potential and they're up for the challenge. But in this crisis, we must help keep them alive. They are mothers, they are fathers, they are children, and they're counting on you. Please call or send your donation. Here's how.
To make your pledge, dial 800 Live Aid. We've got thousands of operators ready to take your call. If the lines are busy, please keep trying. The number is 800 LIVE-AID. We guarantee every dollar given by the public will go to Africa. Call now.
We'll be back with more Live Aid concert after these messages from your local station.
Hello, I'm Bonnie Franklin. I'd like to share with you some extraordinary photographs of children. In many ways, these children are like ones you know. They laugh, play, love, wonder. But these children were born with a disease called poverty. They live in cramped houses. Many must work instead of going to school. Many are hungry, malnourished, sick. Save the Children is providing a wonderful way to help. It's something I'm doing, and it's something you can do. Go to your phone and call this toll-free number and say that you will sponsor a child. You'll receive a photograph of your child and a case history. Such a personal way to help. Your strong hand reaching out to a small, hopeful one with love and caring and support. And the support will only cost you $16 a month. That's just 52 cents a day. Imagine the cost of a cup of coffee can help save a child. And Save the Children can do miraculous things with that money. By combining it with money from other sponsors, it can help an entire community produce food, improve health care, build schools, renew life and energy and hope. If everyone within the sound of my voice would commit just 52 cents a day, together we would wipe out the hardships of these children, one child at a time.
To sponsor a child, call 1-800-321-3700. That's 1-800-321-3700.
WMMS with Jeff Kinsbach in the Buzzard Morning Zoo. Now it's time to blow something up.
The Buzzard Morning Zoo.
Show you right. Buzzard Skyway Patrol. There's a 100-car pileup on the shoreway.
Open jokes of the morning.
This is Casey Coleman with sports.
The Buzzard Morning Zoo. It takes a knockin'. Keeps on rockin'.
I ain't lying.
Only one name in America saves you so much money on all of these nameplates. Spitzer.
You'll like our service, too.
Hi, Joe Knight for Jason's Furniture. Summertime slow-ups at our southern factories brings us the best buys of the year. These regular $299 chairs are now sale priced at all Jason stores at $137. It's just like having a son in the furniture business. And for myself, Joni, our president, and our entire family would like to make our store your store today.
You know what's important to me? The same things that are important to you. The people and the times we'll always remember. That's why we take pictures.
Look, there's you and me.
That's why we take pictures. And after you take them to Revco. You can tell by the pictures you get back that Revco understands why you took them.
Who's that baby?
I'll give you one guess. Revco Photo, because your pictures are special to you.
Robert Plant and Jimmy Page.
So, welcome back. I guess you can see all that stuff behind us, and Live Aid is now about 2 hours in progress. We began at noon London time with the heart of the concert. Bob Geldof and the Boomtown Rats. We got a real taste of what's happening in the British music front with bands like Ultravox, Style Council.
And of course here in Philadelphia, we've had quite a taste of talent. Joan Baez inspired the fans to sing along with Amazing Grace and We Are the World. We've seen Billy Ocean, and we've seen Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath in a special reunion performance. And we've got a hot show to come.
Yeah, later tonight, Duran Duran, Power Station, The Pretenders, and The Cars.
Yeah, and let's see, Mick Jagger and Tina Turner, and Phil Collins is going to be running from London here to Philadelphia. It's exciting.
Today we got super acts, and this next group brings home the meaning of that phrase. First, there's Phil Collins, the driving force in the band Genesis. Phil's third solo LP, No Jacket Required, hit #1 in a mere 4 weeks. He won an Oscar for Against All Odds.
Yes, and joining Phil is Gordon Sumner, better known as Sting. Like Phil, Sting played on Do They Know It's Christmas? And after a highly successful start with the Police, Sting has taken off on his own solo career. His first single, called Set It Free, gives him a great start on his own.
Rounding off this group is a young man whom we greet with great affection and, frankly, a bit of pride. He grew up in a family which to this day carries the weight of commitment to change our world. This is the kind of day his father probably wouldn't have missed. John Lennon was a musical visionary and a man who lived his dream. Having his son Julian here today is a gift to us all. Julian's presence at Live Aid speaks of similar potential.
He is absolutely wonderful. You know, when Julian released his first album, Velotte, I never did know how to pronounce that. You know, critics paid quite a bit of attention to his resemblance to John. It's true, you can't help but notice the similarities. But Julian has said that he's proud of the similarity, proud of his first album, and mostly proud of his father, John Lennon. And as you're going to see here today, Julian Lennon has talent and ideas of his own which do the Lennon name proud.
Let's head for London. Is that what we're doing? Are we heading for London?
We're heading for London.
I particularly noticed. Firstly, how much more noise you're making than Philadelphia is. I've just been listening. I've just been listening to the ABC television coverage of the crowd over there warming up, and they're not making much noise. Good afternoon, Wembley. And while you're in that mood, could I ask you on this afternoon where so many people want to say thank you to so many other people, could I ask you to show your appreciation for the crew who are working like mad out the back here, putting this stage together between the acts. They are working very, very hard. As you know, the stars from around the world have been choppering in here to the special pad up the way. In a very short time, my duty is to take one of the finest ambassadors of the British music industry from Wembley to Philadelphia. He's gonna get himself into the record books by choppering out of here, going to Wembley, getting on Concorde, and you will see him again later in this incredible concert from Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Collins! And, first of all, Sting!
Let's show the world we are America, and we'll be there to lend a helping hand. Show the world the heart of America. Give it all the love we can.
Chevrolet salutes those Americans who give so much to make the world a better place to live.
Dion Belago, skincare consultant.
Jean's skin tends to be oily, so she gets facials of absorbing clay. For personalized oily skin care at home, I recommend Camille's Oily Skin Formula. It contains cosmetic clay to help reduce oily shine, so skin feels clean and beautiful. Most beauty bars treat all skin the same, but for skin that's oily, normal, or dry, Camille's personalized care for beautiful skin.
If you've put off planning your summer vacation waiting for a low airfare to fall into your lap, American Airlines has something special in the air for you. American Airlines Ultimate Super Savers. Good to all our destinations in the continental U.S. Discounts up to 70%. Fares from $39 to $149. So get moving before your summer vacation passes you by.
Something special in the air.
People are just not nice enough to themselves. No, well, not me. I always reward myself for even the smallest achievement. With the Mars bar. Only the best for me. I deserve all that sensational milk chocolate and creamy caramel, those soft swirls of nougat, and every last one of those big crunchy almonds. So celebrate your next accomplishment. Got it! With a Mars bar.
You deserve every big crunchy almond in a Mars bar.
Oh, yet another opportunity.
We'll be back with more right after these messages.
Friday Night Videos and Carefree want you to win a trip to see REO Speedwagon in concert. Send in 2 Carefree wrappers or facsimiles, or see the Carefree store display for details.
Hey, I avoid sugar. I'm not gonna blow that, but sometimes I want bubble gum.
Don't blow it when you blow it. When you're watching out for you. Carefree, sugarless bubble gum means no sugar when you chew. So don't blow it when you blow it.
Why is Clorox liquid bleach better than all bargain brands?
Better quality. Look, most bargain bleaches contain impurities that Clorox filters out.
Only Clorox bleach controls splashing with its unique splash guard spout. No bargain bleach has it.
Nothing beats Clorox at getting out tough dirt and stains every time.
So next time, remember,
Better quality.
Splash guard spout.
Unbeatable cleaning.
Clorox bleach is the better bleach.
It's time to head back to London, and our next artist is really starting to get recognition outside of... Wow, did this speed away? And you know who it is, folks. It's Brian Ferry. That's all I know because the...
You're right, it is Brian Ferry. Forget about...
Live Aid. We're coming together.
Hello, everybody. My name is Preston Kivama. For centuries, our forefathers have planted these fields. The seeds that I have in my hand has been prepared through a prayer for planting into our Mother Earth. One of the principles that guides our lives is that of unselfishness. We want to share with our brothers and sisters in Africa the seeds of our heritage. I want to invite all of you to join us in a prayer so that they too can grow with strength, love, and dignity.
In the struggle to end hunger, we're making some headway. For example,
In Senegal, women have organized themselves into farming groups. They're pooling their knowledge and resources to grow food collectively and then sell the surplus. In the Ramsa village in Burkina Faso in Africa, 15 wells have changed the people's lives. They can continue to grow food during the 6-month dry season and are not tempted to move away. Hundreds of nearby villagers now visit Ramsa to observe and bring home the knowledge of what they saw. When residents of Nyundo village in Zimbabwe, Africa, decided to construct their own school, they set the tuition for each student at 2,000 bricks, all to be made by hand. The bricks were used to construct the school building. This, they say, is a way to demonstrate their own responsibility for the success of the school. When people from other villages saw the school being built, they began to think that they could also do that for their children. They came from far away to learn how it was done and to get ideas.
so there are ways to end hunger. And every little victory brings us closer to the day when no one will go without.
Ending hunger. Now that we can, we must.
What's the hardest choice you have to make each morning? What shirt to wear, what to have for breakfast? Imagine being a drought-stricken African mother or father and having to choose which of your children will get food and which will be allowed to die. Don't waste your valuable time on pity. They don't need your pity. They need food, and you can get it to them. In that parent's torment, make your phone call now or send your donation, and here's how.
To make your pledge, dial 800 Live Aid. We've got thousands of operators ready to take your call. If the lines are busy, please keep trying. The number is 800 LIVE-AID. We guarantee every dollar given by the public will go to Africa. Call now.
The Live Aid concert will continue in just a moment.
Some things never change. That can be good, or that can be bad. For Listerine Antiseptic, it's good, very good, because your tried and true Listerine still kills the germs that cause bad breath, but it also kills the germs that cause plaque. Clinical tests prove rinsing with Listerine in addition to regular brushing reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene. So use Listerine twice a day. See, old friends don't change, they just get better.
More deep hunger. More passion for what's real. And nothing will satisfy him but the more cheese, more potato chip. O'Grady's brand au gratin. Thick with flavor. When you want more, dig into O'Grady's. Yeah. The more cheese, more potato chip does it again.
Reach out and touch someone whose only hope is you. Reach out and give a helping hand. Wherever you are, you're never too far from someone you can reach out to. Reach out and touch someone. Your love can reach around the world. People who need so much cry for the feeling of your touch. You know what love can do, coming from you. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out and show how much you care. Reach out and touch someone. Your love
One
Once upon a time, a beautiful queen got thirsty. "Jack, I'm parched," she said. Jack, knowing she watched her figure, along with everyone else, offered her an ordinary diet drink. "Diet Cola. Have this man shuffled," she said. Fortunately, a young girl had an ace up her sleeve. One of a kind, of course.
Hold out for the out of the ordinary, sugar-free Dr. Pepper.
And so folds the card fable.
Cleveland has a lot of good radio stations, but when you're looking for an FM station that plays a lot of music, that's not too hard, not too soft, move on up to Light Rock 106.5. At Light Rock 106.5, you'll always hear a great mix of today's light rock and only the best oldies. Light Rock 106.5. More continuous music with less talk, fewer interruptions, and Ken Morgan in the morning. So when you're at home, at work, or in the car, turn on the light. Light Rock 106.5.
Hi, everybody. We're just starting 5 hours of a global jukebox. And Live Aid is moving right along. So without any further ado, here comes...
There is a problem existing in our country today. Physical assault is on the increase. What would you do in a situation like this? The answer can be found at Strongsville Karate, located in the Prospect Plaza. We can teach you how to defend yourself. Strongsville Karate offers both adult and children's classes. We also have a complete line of martial arts equipment. So let Strongsville Karate develop your mind and body. Give us a call for more information at 238-4060. That's Strongsville Karate, 238-4060.
Come along, please.
This is the last discount tour I'll ever take!
Your wish is my command.
Well, I'm thirsty, but on a diet. You can do better than that.
Local champagne? Hold out for the out of the ordinary, sugar-free.
I wish my boyfriend could see me now.
We continue our global jukebox as we bring you the Beach Boys already on stage in Philadelphia.
Hi, Joe Knight for Jason's Furniture. Summertime slow-up at our southern factories brings us the best buys of the year. This three-piece rattan by Alex Vale. Sofa, love seat, and chair. Regular $16.99. Now sale price at your nearest Jason's store at $7.99. Rush down.
And for myself, Joni, our president, and our entire family would like to make our store your store today.
I've walked from Belpre to Cleveland because I love Ohio. From Salina to Columbus because I love Ohio. But I love Ohio as more than a feeling. It's the new instant lottery that could take me from $0 to $75,000 instantly. Take me on to that $1 million grand prize and to one of 12 Ford Thunderbirds made right here. I love Ohio. A place where a man with just $1 in his pocket could end up traveling in style.
Disneyland doesn't have anything like it. They don't even have one at Disney World. It's called Avalanche Run, and it's new this summer only at Cedar Point. Avalanche Run. It's an Olympic bobsled on wheels. Ride it this summer at Cedar Point, the amazement park.
Thanks, Cleveland, for turning on the light. Light Rock 106.5. In just a short time, you've made us one of Cleveland's most listened to radio stations, and we appreciate it. We're going to continue to play a wide variety of today's light rock, like Lionel Richie, Billy Joel, Hall & Oates, and Chicago, and only the best oldies. More continuous music that's not too hard, not too soft. Thanks for moving up to Light Rock 106.5, WLTF. Light Rock, less talk.
It's time to quench that thirst.
Meet our next contestant who just spent 11 days in the Sahara Desert.
Ed Comiskey, come on down.
10 more seconds without drinking, and Ed wins.
Ice water? Will a cola do it?
What will it take? Hold out for the out of the ordinary. Hold out for Dr. Pepper. Gets him every time.
If you haven't weighed the facts about takeout chicken, you just might be the one being taken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken versus Church's Fried Chicken. Church's Chicken is bigger because they start with a bigger chicken and cut it into fewer pieces. And unlike the chicken in the bucket, Church's Chicken is flavored through and through, not just on the outside. When you get right down to it, dollar for dollar, you get more of a good thing at Church's. When you weigh the facts, the choice is easy.
Church's, we give you more of a good thing.
Get together for great days and great nights on TV 61 with great movies like Young Frankenstein.
Hello, everybody. I want to welcome Jeff Bridges to the camp here. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you, Grace. Hello. It's very exciting here. Before we return to the concert, here's some facts about the famine in Africa.
17 countries in Africa are affected. 150 million people are affected. 13 million people are in immediate danger of dying.
Now, in addition to the food that's being sent and must continue to be sent, the following things are needed: medicine, clothing, trucks, spare parts, mechanics, sanitation equipment, dried milk, protein biscuits, soy concentrate, protein-enriched food, tools, seeds, and money for internal transport costs such as gas, oil, and maintenance.
$1.5 billion is needed over the next 7 months, and that's just to keep alive and nurse them back to health.
And that's why all these artists considered it crucial to drop what they're doing and come here and play for us today.
Our next band.
The Live Aid concert will continue in just a moment with Queen. I mean, you can't get in, but keep trying because a line will open up soon. But 6,000 phones are busy.
That is
Isn't
so
that terrific?
exciting, and all these people, 90,000 here in Philadelphia alone. Everybody's really supporting this effort, and it's very exciting.
Okay, well, it's time to jump back to the concert with a group which made news for the first time in the early glam rock days of the 70s. Freddie Mercury and Queen popped off hits like Killer Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, and We Are the Champions in no time flat.
Yeah. Freddie and David Bowie got together and they created a controversial video single called Under Pressure. Back with Queen, Mercury shed the glitter and makeup of the 70s and moved into yet another realm of music and visuals. Live Aid hooks up with Queen right now at Wembley Stadium.
Give me the unusual. I said the unusual. Said the unusual.
Hold out for the out of the ordinary. Hold out for Dr. Pepper.
WMMS with Jeff Kinsbach in the Buzzard Morning Zoo. Now it's time to blow something up. The Buzzard Morning Zoo.
Show you right. Buzzard Skyway Patrol. There's a 100-car pileup on the shoreway.
Open jokes of the morning.
This is Casey Coleman with sports.
The Buzzard Morning Zoo. It takes a knockin' and keeps on rockin'.
I ain't lying.
Hi, Joe Knight for Jason's Furniture. Summertime slow-ups at our southern factories brings us the best buys of the year. These regular $299 chairs are now sale priced at all Jason stores at $137. It's just like having a son in the furniture business. And for myself, Joni, our president, and our entire family would like to make our store your store today.
I've walked from Belpre to Cleveland because I love Ohio. From Salina to Columbus because I love Ohio. But I love Ohio as more than a feeling. It's the new instant lottery that could take me from $0 to $75,000 instantly. Take me on to that $1 million grand prize and to one of 12 Ford Thunderbirds made right here. I love Ohio. A place where a man with just $1 in his pocket could end up traveling in style.
Only one name in America saves you so much money on all of these nameplates. Spitzer.
You'll like our service, too.
Hello, I'm Bonnie Franklin. I'd like to share with you some extraordinary photographs of children. In many ways, these children are like ones you know. They laugh, play, love, wonder. But these children were born with a disease called poverty. They live in cramped houses, Many must work instead of going to school. Many are hungry, malnourished, sick. I've seen pictures of these children, and I've wanted to help every one of them. But what can one person do? Tell you. Save the Children is providing a wonderful way to help. It's something I'm doing, and it's something you can do. Go to your phone and call this toll-free number and say that you will sponsor a child. If everyone within the sound of my voice would commit just 52 cents a day, together we would wipe out the hardships of these children, one child at a time.
To sponsor a child, call 1-800-321-3700. That's 1-800-321-3700.
All right, let's throw it to Chevy.
For you now, two of the greatest singers of all time, for the first time ever, are going to sing on videotape one of the great classics, Dancing in the Streets. Mick Jagger and David Bowie. Watch the screen.
On that Sunday, Bowie and Jagger. We're going to continue with the greatness, folks. This next group had a hit called Don't You Forget About Me. They are one of the biggest international hottest acts around now. They are from Scotland. Please welcome Simple Minds.
Maximum lateral acceleration, a test of a car's ability to hold the road in cornering. Only one of these cars can hold the road at 0.91 Gs. It isn't Porsche 928S. It isn't Ferrari 308 GTSI. It isn't Lotus Esprit Turbo. The only one that can hold the road at 0.91 Gs is the Chevrolet Corvette. That's what it takes to be a new world-class champion. Drive today's Chevy. Live today's Chevy.
Friday Night Videos and Carefree want you to win a trip to see REO Speedwagon in concert. Send in 2 Carefree wrappers or facsimiles, or see the Carefree store display for details.
Hey, I avoid sugar. I'm not gonna blow that, but sometimes I want bubble gum.
Don't blow it when you blow it, when you're watching out for you. Carefree, sugarless bubble gum means no sugar when you chew. So don't blow it when you blow it.
You wear your style like you wear your smile. So free, so fine, so right. We're a new generation flashing through the night. We made our choice, making it Pepsi, looking Pepsi style. We made our choice, making it Pepsi.
Wash and go.
I'ma go with wash and go hair. Let it show with wash and go hair. Everywhere that you go, your wash and go hair lets them know.
Pert, that's what you want for hair on the go. Pert adds a drop of instant action conditioning, so all you do is wash and go.
Wash and go hair looks good on you.
With style and freedom.
Wash and go with Pert.
Wash and go.
We'll be back with more Live Aid from Philadelphia and Wembley after these messages.
Reach out and touch someone, someone whose only hope is you. Reach out and give a helping hand. Wherever you are, you're never too far from someone you can reach out to. Reach out and touch someone. Your love can reach around the world. People who need so much cry for the feeling of your touch. You know what love can do, coming from you. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out and show how much you care. Reach out and touch someone. Your love.
And now let's continue with Simple Minds.
You stand above.